Alright, so I took the Ryker out today, got it out here, and today we are going to attempt to kind of kill some of this vibration on the handlebar. Not sure if you can see it in the video. The mirrors do shake a lot. A lot of people have put sand in them, BB pellets, lead pellets in them. They put the end weights on it. I am going to put a set of end weights on it, but I want to try to fill it with something. I mean, this thing is hollow, so I'm going to show you. I mean, I already took the screw off to the side mirrors. I'm going to take these off. I'm going to take this one off. It's a hollow bar. Actually, I got a piece of the weed whacker string, and I'll show you. I'll go right through. I just kind of like feed it through, and you see it on the other end. So I figure if it's hollow enough all the way through, I can probably just put some foam in it, and kind of maybe it'll stop some of that shake. I'm still gonna put the little end weights on it. So I went to Home Depot, I picked up, and again, don't do what I do. This is something that I'm trying. If I mess it up for myself, it is what it is. But I went and I picked up some of this big gap filler, and I'm gonna pump it in there, see what comes out of it. It should expand. Not sure if it's doing anything, but we'll see. It seems like it's pushing out already, so I'm gonna try to get this in there before all the foam comes out. Seems like it's doing the same thing on this side. The foam is definitely expanding because it's already coming out through the screw area here. So I'm gonna put this side on first just to kind of get it started. All right, we're gonna let that dry for a little bit, then we'll start it back up in about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna change the filter to the airbox, and then we'll get back to that one. This is for the people that haven't changed their airbox filter yet. I just want to show you how to do it, how to take it out. I personally didn't change it to a K&N filter yet, because when I got the bike, the filter was still clean, so I didn't see a purpose of taking a fairly new filter and replacing it yet with a K&N filter. Just didn't see the need for it. But now that it's over 3,000 miles, the filter is dirty, and I'm gonna replace it now. This is the air filter box, and there are two clips down here. You just pretty much just pull it back, and the air filter box just comes out. Right? The filter's right inside, and you just pull it out and just drop the new one in. That's it. This one, I mean, it's dirty, but it's still fairly clean. The CVT filter is the one that's dirtier. So I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna replace that one, and I'm gonna put the K&N filter in here. K&N filter was about, I think, $40-something. The paper filter at the dealership was $39.99 at the time when I priced it out. So I figured I saved that one and I used that one for the CVT. And then I'm just gonna take this one and replace it into the airbox. They do sell a maintainer spray or something that you're supposed to spray on this thing. I think after you wash it. Change it when you're ready. Don't change it because everybody else is changing it. That's what I did. I waited. It's pre-oiled. That's pretty much it. So when you're gonna put it back, this latch here latches on to here. It clips back in. Very simple. This is for the people that haven't done it. And then you just push the clips back in. This side is done. Take this filter and use it for the other side. Now this is the CVT side. For the people that don't know, don't say in the comments that we already all know. This is for the people that don't know. If you unscrew it, this side pretty much just comes down. You can see this filter is for the CVT. It's a lot dirtier. It has 5 screws. I believe that you could just remove the 4 and then leave the bottom one, and you should be able to access that filter. If you want to take this cover, just these tabs here on the sides, you just push in, and this will then give you the space you need to work on that filter. All right, an 8mm socket. All right, so I was able to access the CVT filter by just removing the 4 top screws and just kind of like pulling back on it, and I was able to pull it out. This one's a little dirtier than the other one. Still not bad, but it is dirtier. So you could airbox CVT. So I'm going to replace it with this one. Let's see if I can clean up some of the stuff that's in here. All right, so I was able to just drop the replacement filter right through the top here, and then I'm just going to screw it back in. Like I said earlier, this is the one from the airbox. It's a lot cleaner than the one that was on the CVT. You should definitely replace this one more often than the airbox, but again, it all depends how you ride. If you're putting a lot of miles on it, check it from time to time and replace them, you know, as you need. Then you're pretty much just going to put the CVT box back into these little grooves, these little knobs. Push this one to the side, just like that. It could go in there, and that's it. You're gonna pretty much shut it. You're gonna lock it back up over here. I will replace this at some point. Obviously, I'm gonna put more miles on it. It is a $40 filter, so there's no point in me changing it right now, spending the extra 40 bucks if the other one's still good. When the time comes, I will replace that one. All right, so I want to show you one that I sprayed. Obviously, it's working inside the handlebar because it came out through here where the wires are, and there was a gap here. So whatever was happening is working. So I'm hoping that with the end weights, which was the purpose that we started this video for today, was to see if I could help with a little bit of the vibration. So here I am about 2.5 hours later. I left the bike out in the sun. I figured it would cure. So now that it's been a couple hours, some of the foam popped out of here. I had showed you that earlier. First did it, I was like, oh, felt okay. Now it's settled there for a while. The truth is that I just started it and I shut it right off because I noticed a significant difference. When I first did it, it hadn't settled yet. Maybe the foam hadn't settled in. It didn't feel like much, but hours later now, I'm gonna start it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. These mirrors are barely, I got the weight. These things, slightly. That's a big improvement. When I first started doing it, and I said, oh, I really didn't see a difference, but maybe it settles in. But it's, I mean, I feel like a 90% difference already. Just in case anybody's interested in trying it on their own. Again, I bought it at Home Depot with a big gap filler, and it's up to 3-inch. That's it. That's what I use. I mean, again, I can't tell you what to do, but I feel like it changed it a lot. I feel like it's a 90% difference. There's a small vibration. It's on a cold start. It ain't like I was riding it. The engine hasn't settled. It's a cold start and a big difference a couple hours into it. So wait till it dries for any cleanup. I mean, because when you first, if it's wet, it's all sticky. You're gonna get it everywhere. So wait till it dries. It just pulls right off.